our topic is the cell structures. As you can see on the board, this shows a vast majority of the organelles in every single cell. In the middle of the board is an animal cell, and to the right is a plant cell. As you can see, all the organelles are drawn and labeled. Okay, so our first organelle we're going to review today is the nucleus. This is the main control center of a cell because it contains DNA and it controls all the activities that it performs. As you can see in the picture, in the circle, the kind of squiggly formation is the chromatin coiled up. Also in the nucleus is where the production of ribosomes happen.
Okay, our second organelle is the mitochondria. It is the powerhouse of the cell. It supplies energy to the cell by breaking down glucose. It has a double membrane, and as you can see inside the ovular shape is a membrane that is coiled up to provide a larger surface area for more respiration to happen. This is also where aerobic respiration takes place. It breaks down glucose to yield 34 to 36 ATP molecules, also known as energy molecules. The formula for aerobic respiration is glucose plus 6 oxygen molecules yields 6 carbon dioxide molecules, 6 water molecules, and adenosine triphosphate.
The third organelle we are going to discuss today is the chloroplasts. They're only found in plant cells, and they convert sunlight into glucose, in which the equation is 6CO2 plus 6H2O plus light energy yields C6H12O6, aka glucose, plus 6O2, which is oxygen. As you can see in the picture, we're going to dissect the anatomy of the chloroplasts. You can see the small ovular shapes stacked are called thylakoids, and the formation of those make granomes. In other parts of the structure in a chloroplast, the cytoplasm-like structure is called the stoma. And as you can see, the outer lining, they also have an inner membrane and an outer membrane. The reason plants are green is because of the pigment in chloroplasts that reflect only green color.
Ribosomes are the protein factory of the cell. Without ribosomes, a living thing cannot be living. There are 2 types of ribosomes. The first type is located on the endoplasmic reticulum, and the second are free-floating. The ribosomes are a very important part in protein synthesis, and they are also comprised of rRNA, 1 large and 1 small molecule of rRNA.
The next organelle we're going to talk about are lysosomes. These are very essential in the fact that they clean up waste products and are sort of like the recycling center of a cell. Lysosomes also include enzymes which help in breaking down food molecules.
The rough and smooth endoplasmic reticulum form tube-like structures all around the cell for transporting molecules. The rough ER is studded with ribosomes important in the protein synthesizing process, and the smooth ER is a factory for lipids.
The central vacuole is only located in plants, other than small vacuoles which are located in animals. The central vacuole is a storage unit for unused nutrients and water. In the central vacuole, when water builds up, something occurs which is called turgor pressure, which only happens in plant cells. With turgor pressure, cellulose comes in handy, which makes the cell wall sturdy and hard.
If you look to the upper right-hand side of the diagram of the animal cell, you can see the centrioles. The centrioles only form when it's time for somatic cells to perform mitosis. They create something called spindle fibers that protrude to the middle of the cell that grasp the centromeres of chromosomes and pull them to opposite sides of the cell, for the cell then to split.
If you look on the right side of the board, a picture of a plant cell that's a square shape, where we will dissect the structures of the plant cell. First thing you'll see is the outer lining, which is called the cell wall, only found in plant cells, which make up a sturdy structure. The cell wall is composed of a sugar called cellulose, which gives it its sturdy and hard structure to protect the outer cell.
This concludes our video, and a friendly reminder to stay curious.
Okay, alright.